your mindset going to be when I tell you you can get a ring right now? If we have a game on Friday and you can get a ring right now, what are you going to practice like? Huh? You're going to practice your ass off, right? If I say there's a ring waiting on Friday, tell me what the vibe's going to be like.
6-2 Carlsbad began their 2-week road trip at La Costa Canyon, taking on the 8-0 Mavericks in Week 10. The Rotary Cup is awarded to the winning team between this crosstown rivalry, which Carlsbad has won the past 6 years, and they were looking to make it a 7th.
And your love isn't where we can feel it. We start to doubt that you're
The Lancers, like many times before, found themselves losing early. The year prior, Seabad came away with the win on homecoming in a 41-34 thriller. Injuries to their entire linebacking core contributed to a 14-point deficit for Carlsbad.
to believe in a God we can't see.
The offense, which was stuffed time and time again in the first half, finally clicked, scoring 11 unanswered. The deficit fell to 3 as kicker Tyler Pashoon stared down the barrel of a game-tying 53-yard fourth-quarter field goal. The Mavericks defense prevented the score, followed by an LCC game-sealing touchdown, and Carlsbad's Open Division hopes were shattered by a 21-11 league loss, due in large part to 17 penalties and numerous other mistakes.
Everybody's the ball! Everybody's the ball! Everybody's the ball! Everybody's the ball! See that on me. 1, 2, 3. See that, let's go!
Before arguably their toughest test of the season, Carlsbad had to tighten things up if they wanted to win against El Camino the upcoming week. It was up to the offensive line coaches like Justin Hike, who is in his 6th year at Carlsbad, to clean up any mistakes.
You know, that was the first game that we really had a lot of holding penalties called on us in the first place. And okay, so they were calling it tight, so we've got to look at that. But technique and mindset are the things that I really think set it apart. Like, how's a guy leaning? What's his balance? What's his footwork like? Hand placement, all those things, you know, turn into a play where you're just reacting and you're not having to think, because the less you have to think, the faster you play. And that's what I try and get my guys to do.
Senior offensive lineman Remy Buda-Warman and Noah Sefredini, as well as senior defensive linemen Caden Easter and Timmy Livingston, take great pride in doing their jobs in both practice and in games.
Any way the play goes, if you throw it or run it, you can't be without the good O-line.
Yeah, responsibility is a big thing for sure. Protecting the quarterback, making sure the running back can get some yards on every play, and just protecting guys from getting hit hard.
Everyone on the team has a job, and like, no matter what, is all 11 guys do their job. You know, we're gonna win, make plays. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you gotta do your job on every play. Like on every run, we gotta have guys in every gap. I mean, if you go in the wrong gap on one play, it could be a touchdown and stuff. So you gotta have 5 people working as a team on D-line and 11 people working as a team on defense to make it happen.
After another week of preparation, the time had finally come. 6-3 Carlsbad prepared to take on the 5-4 El Camino Wildcats on their senior night in Week 11. Everyone knew this game was going to be memorable. The Lancers were missing key starters like Andrew Langer, Colton Thomas, Nixon Guttridge, Chase Harris, and Jake Morrison. As a result, underclassmen Kai Brown, Dylan Sims, Connor Nichols, and Mario Angiano had to take on larger roles.
Coming closer, coming closer.
After both sides traded touchdowns, it was all Carlsbad from then on out. Kai Brown racked up 220 scrimmage yards and 2 rushing touchdowns in a phenomenal varsity debut. Sophomores Trent Kellis and Tad Mitchell added to the Lancer momentum via interceptions. Despite missing so many key players, Carlsbad won decisively 28-7. This victory secured them for the second seed in the Division I playoffs with a 7-3 record.